All right, wow. It has been a good minute since I have touched this game. So we're going to be playing a little bit of Dynasty Warriors 9. As you can tell from the probably a little over-the-top title of this video. Playing as Wang Yuanji. Oh, I couldn't even say her name properly. Who is, in my opinion, not... I've always had a gripe with her. And it's not because of, like, what she, like, her character or anything. I kind of like her character and all that. I don't really care much for the reasons why... I'm not going to say a majority, but a good amount of the players do like about her. Fan service. I just found her, at least in the older games, to be pretty... I don't know, she just seemed so easy to like use and so easy to play with. All you pretty much had to do in the game was spam like square or X, depending on what console you played on. And you could literally just get like your gauge up in like a heartbeat and all that. So yeah, I'm not really selling her. Like, I just started a video and I'm really not selling her well. But I don't mind her in this game. She's actually pretty fun in this game. Now that they got like a little complicated little combo system going on here, it's a thing. She's not bad now. And I gotta say, like I said, I haven't touched the game in a while because like just didn't really catch my interest for a while and all that. Actually, I don't have anything equipped to her, I don't think. I think it's under Reforce. I don't remember anything about this. Yeah, she doesn't. Don't I have a fire? Yeah, I do. Gotta put that fire on. And I'll do that for lightning. I'm not even paying attention. I just like seeing the elemental stuff. Probably should pay attention though. Yeah, we'll do that one. Do that. We'll do all different types of elements. I think the only other one I need is void. No, wind, idiot. There we go. Perfect. But yeah, the game actually, after a 2-month break from this game, it actually looks... I'm not saying, like, it's gone great, but... I don't know, it looks a lot smoother for some reason. And I don't even, like, play this on the PlayStation Pro, which probably works a little better. But, like, I don't know, like, it feels a little smoother for some reason. I'll give it that. Like, they've been updating the game a lot within the past... Like, ever since this game's come out. They've always been doing patches and updates and all that, so they've been trying to make the game better, which I do find at times to be a lost cause, but at the same time it's also respected that they at least try to make the game better with what they got. So I'll give them props for that at least. And like, I don't know, like I was playing a little bit of it earlier with my boy Zhao Yun, because I just felt the nostalgia just to play him again. I don't know why I said nostalgia. This game's been out for like not even a year yet. But I don't know. I guess in terms of nostalgia, he was like the first character I actually played as. No, that's not true. Cao Cao was. Whatever. You get my. He was the second character. But stop that. And I'm not really good on remembering all these. Combo system. She's a little clunky with getting her stuff linked up pretty good. Yeah, so I played a little bit and I was like, whoa, okay, the game looks like it's smoothed out just a little bit. Like the frames look like they're pretty decent right now and everything. And like I said, this is someone who doesn't even play on a PlayStation Pro. I just play on a regular old ass PlayStation. So this is it feels a lot smoother because when I played it on, because like I keep mentioning, when I played it on my just a regular ass PlayStation 4, there was like the frames were pretty bad, like the game was like struggling at times to catch up and all that and everything. It felt very kind of laggy and clanky, frame rate is bad, but it definitely feels like even with combat, it's like smoothed out like a crap load. So I'll give them that. At least they made that look a little better. Is this something that does this mean I'll religiously play it? Absolutely not. And I'm not trying to do it to hate on the game. Like, I'm not hating. Like, I don't know why. Like I'll go back to what I was trying to say, but look at this movement real quick. It actually feels like really smooth for some reason. Like, this is really nice. It feels so good. Alright, so let's see what missions we got. So I'm just going to do a short video with her. I just wanted to be able to do something with Dynasty Warriors, and I was like, what can I do? And then I just saw Wang Yuanji on a post on Facebook, and I was like, I guess I can play as this person. As I like to call her the little super fan service girl. And then the other one who's big super fan service girl. That's what I just call Lianxue. But I actually like Lianxue a lot in this game. Actually, I liked her always, so I'm not going to give Lianxue any crap. Lianxue was actually pretty fun. Wang Yuanji, I liked as a character, even though I feel like she didn't really have much of a personality. And this is just me, but I just feel like she didn't really have much going for her. Like I felt like she was just a super easy character. She didn't have, like I said, didn't have much personality going towards her. Aside from the biggest thing that literally most people some people would agree on, not all. Because like I said, this is just an opinion. A lot of people ended up liking her mostly just due to her fan service, which I can see why. I can see. I'm not blind. I'm pretty sure the thumbnail will give will show that I understand that. She does have her assets and all that, and she is a gorgeous little thing. She's an adorable, gorgeous little thing as well. But I just think she was like not really super. Like a super developed character or anything like that to be like, and it's cool. Like it's cool that a character like her was able to get like a good feedback from the fans and everything like that. I just didn't see. I guess I for one just don't see what's so great about her.
Are you so afraid of me? I will crush you beneath my foot.
But I'm not going to say she's like a trash character. She's not. I do like her. Like I said, she does have her pros. She does, but at the same time, I see cons. And I just don't really see. Just much about her that really interests me. Because I'm pretty sure I've made it well known already. My waifu in this is Guan Yinping. She's that girl. I guess I'll do this one, because this one's actually pretty close by. But I did end up liking her more in this one. Her character design is actually, like, amazing. This is probably this is my favorite design of hers by far. And she's actually more fun to use in this game, because, like, I feel like with this combat system, it made it a little more, like, interesting to use characters instead of just like spamming the square and triangle stuff, which I love still. I kind of still wish was still a thing, but I actually don't mind this combat system at all. I actually am a fan of it. Probably an unpopular opinion, but
we cannot afford to lose this position.
Like it just made her more fun to play with. Because like I said, like in the old ones, there was no real like challenge with playing it, where you could literally just spam square. You don't even have to use the charge attack, just spam square. Even though in like in 8 they didn't flinch anymore from her attacks. They could still, if you had the right throwing knives, you could still do a good amount of damage, and you would get your Muso up like extremely fast. So you could just spam square and circle the entire time. It's like I didn't really see the fun in her.
They have broken through my defensive line.
She was just a stationary, hey, I'm going to throw my knives at you player. But now she's like really fun to play as. So Dynasty Warriors 9, I will at least say, made me like Yuanji better. There you go. There's the good words for Dynasty Warriors 9. Oh, red hair? Take it out. What are you doing, fool? Alright, I was trying to break that because I don't really care about these little peons. Okay, so I did those two. And that's the main mission. So where am I right now? Okay, so I can just go over this and then do that. Okay. And honestly, the more time I actually like see her, probably like around like Sima Zhao, for instance. When I just usually see her on her lonesome, I don't really see much in her. But when I see her along with like Sima Zhao, I see how like good of a pairing those two are. Like, cause like when I saw her more in like Warriors Rochi and like the dialogue I always saw between Yuanji and Sima Zhao, I ended up feeling a little more likeness for Yuanji. Like, I'm not saying she's, and like I said, I'm not trying to bash her. She's not a trash character. She's not. I just found her too easy, and that's where I just felt like I didn't really care for her that much. So I never really grew a big attachment just because of how much of an easy character she was.
I will die before I let you.
Throw the thing. Okay. Boop.
The enemy is inside our camp.
I'm trying to think of other topics too. Like I could go on and on about like how I do and don't really like Yuanji that much.
Anybody when backed into a corner.
I just feel like Lian Shi, she's pretty much just, even though historically she's a thing, but like at the same time I just see her as pretty much just a fan service kind of girl. And I feel like and like I said, this is probably unpopular opinion. Obviously it is, because she's one of the most loved characters somehow, with only being in like 3 games now. I'm not counting the spin-offs, of course. After being in like 3 games, she's already like more liked than, and she was more liked than Joe Tai. Joe Tai, I can understand, is a very liked character. The man is really, really cool, and is like, historically, he's an interesting character all in all. And how loyal he is to like Sun Quan and everything like that, being like his personal guard and all, like it's really cool to like I can see why Joe Tai is a very likable character, regardless of having like no personality whatsoever. No, get away from me! Get away from me! Get away from me! Get away from me! I should get rid of you. Get over here, John. I don't get rid of John. I still find this game like, even though it's like definitely not the best one they've made, I still find it like very nice to look at. The scenery and everything is like really nice. Though I still have to say Dynasty Warriors 6, in terms of like appealing to the eyes, Dynasty Warriors 6 was probably the most appealing to the eyes to me. But I'd have to say this is probably the next best one. Like it's really nice, very pretty game. I'll give it that.
We cannot afford to lose this position.
That's right. When I looked at it, these were like gold throwing knives. I'm just glad she also did. Like I'm like, definitely shouldn't do that much damage, but damn, mighty boy, get out of here. There you go.
Fight as well as anybody when backed into a corner.
Yuanji.
All right, girl. Ain't no one
cease to amaze me.
doubting your skill. Don't worry, I sure as hell don't. I mean, the amount of throwing knives you can throw in like 2 seconds is pretty damn amazing to me. Where you end up hiding all those, I'm curious. How you seem to have like an unlimited supply, because like these things don't come back. They're not a boomerang. These things do not come back. So how you keep getting more and more is astonishing to me as it is.
As a result of your efforts out there.
But yeah, I did mention I was probably going to do more Dynasty Warriors 9, and so I thought I'd start off with Yuanji. In my head, I'm not saying she is, but in my head, like my most controversial character. Because like I said, I find her a good character, but at the same time I don't, just because of like what she's like and how she used to be in older games. I still, ooh, can't go that way. Oh, I think I can traverse. I think I can traverse this. I'm pretty sure it's shallow. Yep. Sweet. Still leveling up my red hair, by the way. Still working on that. Yeah, damn, this thing just like, it just feels so much more smoother for some reason. Like, it feels really nice right now. It hasn't felt this smooth to me like the last time I played this game with Dong Bai. Which I will get back to eventually. Okay, I need to get up there. Oh, okay, it's showing me.
Leaving this place undefended
around.
is dangerous.
I guess.
I shall see to its defense.
Right? Yeah, I just need to go up here. Okay.
Wave forces here.
Cool.
Prepare to
I was gonna
engage
play
the
as like
enemy
Jihao
at
G
once.
and everything, but like I was just like, eh. I like her. She's just. It's like if you played as one person with a sword and shield, you played as all of them. That's pretty much how I feel with it. I would have played as
Beaten comprehensively.
Wang Yi, but
We won't be able to send any
I actually
more
wanted to save her for later.
reinforcements in now.
and I felt like her mission. I looked at
can fight
Yuanji's
as
mission.
well
I was
as
like, you know what? I'll just hold
anybody
off
when
until
backed
I
into a corner.
so I can do this for a video
We did well.
because it doesn't look like a long battle at all.
We own this area.
But yeah, I just the good thing about this game is that like you can probably do like free mode or you can like actually just play someone's story and it. All right, of course, come on, work with me here. Oh yeah, never know when you need these. All right, so I just go through here. The game lied to me. There's nothing to go through here, so I guess I'll do this. Grappling hook. Okay, I was about to say I'm gonna get there eventually. The one thing I actually find appealing, aside from her obvious fan service, she's so small. She's like, I think she's one of the smallest characters in this game. That's what I find her adorable in that fact. But yeah, I really could care less about the fan service for her. So, can I not get up here, perhaps? I saw an option for R1. I'm gonna keep spamming it. I'm gonna keep doing it. Ooh. I'll just go the old-fashioned way. Whoa. Okay, that was weird. Those flowers just like spawned out of nowhere. I rendered in that way. That was pretty funny. Yeah, I'll just go the long way. So yeah, I think that was the last mission. Yep. All right. That was easy. Another reason why I usually don't... I mean, it's not... One reason in particular... Jesus fucking Christ. One reason in particular is that I just didn't find the game super fun like I did in other games. But another reason why I haven't been posting them is just like they weren't the most well-received videos, and I do. For YouTubers, it's you need to like you usually go with the stuff that like gets pretty well received and support. Like you guys have been doing great with the Warriors Orochi 3 Ultimate videos with the Gauntlet teams. Like that's really well appreciated and all that. So that's one of the reasons why. Like the Dong Bai stuff was pretty okay, but not as good as the Warriors Orochi 3 Gauntlet teams. So that's why I've usually been doing those over other videos. I mean, I've been starting to do live streams, which I've been doing pretty well. I appreciate you guys tuning in for that stuff as well. I just, so a decent amount of, those were a couple of reasons why I just didn't really do Dynasty Warriors 9 videos. I was like, the only time I'm going to actually do these is if I actually just do a recording of them. So I'm just going to do this. But I also was like, I need to do some other things, some other Warriors games. So I can diverse myself just a little bit. Diverse, and I'm saying I'm still playing Warriors games. I mean, like, I'm going to be streaming. The other games I'm going to be doing is probably just going to be streams on...
Such great strength.
Excuse me.
I'm pulling back for now.
It's going to be streams on other games. It's pretty much where the other content's going to be. It's just going to be on games that I've mentioned before. Spider-Man, which I'm going to be doing. Probably the next time I do a stream. Maybe, unless I just do it often with the crew. Or Persona.
Let us not waste any time.
I want to do Shadow of the Tomb Raider, but I feel bad doing it because I didn't finish Rise of the Tomb Raider. Alright. Get down here! I can't hit you from up there. How did you even get up there without sliding down? Would you please? Thank you. Alright, that works. So are the others coming? I'm gonna assume I'm doing all this by myself. Not that I really care.
I can fight as well as anybody when backed into a corner.
Really, nobody doubting me. Oh, okay, alright, Modai, what's up? Yes, more Muso. You're screwed now.
Time for your punishment!
I was just waiting to see how long that was gonna last, so I zoned out there.
I promised too many people that I would survive this battle. So, I guess this is goodbye.
I can fight as well as anybody when backed into a corner.
Alright, go up here.
That's some excellent fighting.
Alright, so who do I have to kill? Oh, Wang King. Well, I'm actually kind of shocked that he... Ooh! Because towards, like, this era of the game, you see him a decent amount of times in the game, so I'm actually a little shocked that he's, like, not a playable character yet.
This place looks a little weak.
There's the real
I'll stay
waifu.
here and protect it.
Lord Fei Yi has been forced to retreat.
Cute, strong,
we can't
pure.
expect any more reinforcements.
That's an ideal waifu. And very supportive, may I say.
This is bad. They're going to catch up with us.
So I must defeat her. Is that her up here? Or... I don't know why it would be as assault captain. So I know like people end up crashing on the English dub, which I have done as well, time to time. But the only reason why I continue to do it is because for some reason when I play this, people always request the English dub regardless, and also I usually, aside from just not really wanting to listen to their voice, which was pretty much my only gripe, I just didn't want to listen to them because it was definitely not the best voice acting. But the only reason I do is just is one because of that, because of people requesting it most of the time, and also it's just so I don't have to constantly read the dialogue, so I can just listen to what's happening. Which is usually the biggest gripe with any Warriors fan who is an English dub person, because I want to just be able to fight and not pay attention on reading. Where is in? Oh, okay, they're on the south gate over here. Yeah, they're right there. Is my army moving at all? They are moving very slowly. Actually, I think one of them is actually up here. I think I just saw Yen Ping's name.
I need everyone
Is he working
to
up here?
defend this area.
I can go through there. Or she just threw the gate. That wasn't it. I thought there was a... Oh, there is a way to win. Oh, idiot, she's right there.
Time for your punishment.
Woo!
That's some excellent fighting.
It's kind of sad with this game because I at least try everyone before I like usually take a break of the game. Like, that's what I usually did with like the older games. I'll try to play it at least play as every character once and all that, because like I would actually be into the game. But it's sad because I haven't even tried out like most of the new characters yet, which is kind of upsetting. So rusty. So much cleaner somehow. Okay. I should probably just go kill Yin Ping. Oh, so sorry. I also did notice I was playing as Jiahao Ji also earlier, and it took forever for me to get her moveset up all the way. But I guess it's still pretty easy to get Yuanji's up. Alright, Yin Ping. You're a clever little girl, but did you really need to do that? Alright, he's still getting hurt, I guess.
Time for your punishment!
Yuanji, you never cease to amaze me.
All right. I need everyone to defend this area.
I'm sorry I have to do this to you, my waifu. Farewell!
I lacked the necessary strength. I'll be back after I've put on more muscle. I can fight as well as anybody when backed into a corner.
So yeah, this isn't even. I think this
Wow.
isn't
You
even
have
her
that
first
certain
mission.
aura that
Yuanji's.
surrounds great warriors.
Get up there! Let's go finish this off. Yeah, damn! I've already got the moveset. I guess she's still good in terms of getting the moveset early, but I'm not gonna try to spam it, even though I'm doing it right now. So that kind of defeats what I was just trying to say. All right, he's dead. Doesn't matter. I win. Give me whatever you just gave. You dropped. Oh, it was gold. Flip.
The enemy has reached Hanzhong, regardless of my efforts.
Hanzhong is ours! Onward!
Oh, I forgot Sao
The
Shuang was a
soldiers may
stupid
be
thing.
tired, but we can't afford to pander to them.
That's a nice ruler.
We've managed to make it as far as Hanzhong. Do not let the soldiers rest, no matter how much they complain. As soon as our battle ranks are reformed,
So that
we will attack
like
Chengdu.
that sentence right there just shows how much of a
Grand General,
crap leader he is.
I have to report that the stronghold up ahead is well defended by the forces of Shu. It will be almost impossible to take down. On top of that,
I'm
our
only letting
supply
it go
lines to
because
the
I
rear
actually
are
haven't
stretched dangerously thin.
gone through this
If we
yet.
sustain an enemy raid, we run the risk of losing our supply route from Chang'an and being isolated.
Silence! How dare you speak to your Grand General like that? You just want me to withdraw my forces so that I won't be able to claim the glory that is rightfully mine.
No, we're just trying to save you from
No.
being an idiot.
That's not it at all.
Master Cao Shuang, I must agree with Master Sima Xiao. Our soldiers and steeds are fatigued and injured. To fight on would be mere folly.
Even you would say such things, Sha Ho Xuan? Huh. Well, this was all a test. That's right. I was testing you. And it seems our men are a bunch of weaklings. There is no point in sending
Bunch of
them any
weaklings. They just
further.
won the freaking battle. What are you talking about?
Order all forces to retreat. Everyone is to retreat to Luoyang at once.
Man, this dude's stupid. All right, I
Thank
couldn't
you for
help
the
but
help,
notice because
Master
it's like the
Xiao
most
Shuang.
noticeable thing here.
It seems you managed
I
to convince
all she did
me.
was do a simple little gentle bow, and I saw
apologize
some
for any
boob
inconvenience
physics
caused,
there. Like
Master Sima Xiao.
they did not hold back with that.
Master Cao Shuang is simply desperate to regain his clan's lost glory.
I know. But this retreat is going to end up damaging his reputation still further.
That cannot be helped. Were it not for yourself, your lord brother, and a handful of other capable officers, this battle could have had a much worse outcome.
It's
The
true.
kingdom of Wei, Master Cao Pi and Master Cao Rui built, is now being threatened by their descendants in the Cao clan. Something must be done before Wu or Shu takes advantage.
This guy's smart.
There are still those near the Cao clan, such as yourself and Xiao Ba, who are determined to use their talents for the benefit of the kingdom. As long as Master Cao Shuang refrains from more overt foolishness of this type, we should be fine. Come, we need to get back to Luoyang.
Ooh, coup d'etat. I actually haven't got to do anything. I haven't actually got to do the coup d'etat mission at all once before, so. Okay, so. You know what? I'm going to save that for another video because I think that's a perfect thing to do. So yeah, it was interesting coming back to this game. It was a pretty fun, okay experience. Like I had a little bit of fun actually playing again. It was. I don't know why I just like messing with this stuff. This is probably like my favorite thing about this game. There you go. But obviously the game, I mean, there's points to the game where it still needs to get a little bit better and all that, but the game isn't, like, I never really want to say I hate the game because I don't. I don't hate this game. This game is still pretty okay at some point. It's still not the best Dynasty Warriors, that's for damn sure. But because I just feel like at times it just kind of kills the replayability sometimes with going with other characters and all that. Because even though it feels like, even though it's pretty much the same thing with like doing a battle over and over again in like the older games, because you could do that. And I do like the fact that everyone has their own story mode, and sometimes you'll get their own dialogue and everything like that. It just, I don't know, it just feels, I guess the long drawn out battles, even though it does help for like making the gameplay last much longer, it also kind of killed my momentum a little bit, so I just didn't really feel like playing it anymore. But I mean, missions like these where they were like 30 minutes, this was actually okay. I actually had a fun time doing this one because it wasn't like an hour-long video like I usually do. So all in all, at least for this video, I'm going to say I had fun. It was fun playing as her, and I'll probably do one more video with her, and then I'm probably going to call it quits for maybe another few months again. I don't know. Or unless I feel I find another character I want to play as, or just jump back into another one. Because so far there's only been a couple characters that like really interested me. But yeah, I'll do the coup d'etat because I actually am looking forward to see how that one will look, because I did like coup d'etat in the Dynasty Warriors 8 game and 7. So look forward to that, and I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching.